Hey everyone, Pastor Paul here with my weekly update. I want you to meet somebody new on staff. Stick around. I had the opportunity this week to interview the newest member of our staff, Kelly Frampton. She is our new Director of Marketing and Communication. Check this out. All right, everybody, I've got Kelly Frampton with me. She is our newest addition on staff here at St. Mark's. She is our Director of Communications, and we have been just so waiting and excited for you to join us. When did you start here? It was last week, right?
Correct. I started right after Memorial Day on Wednesday.
Awesome. Well, welcome to St. Mark's and our staff. We're so excited to have you as part of our team. So let's dive into the important stuff. Tell us about yourself and your family.
Sure. I was born and raised here in Cedar Rapids, just on the northeast side of town. My parents still live in the same house that I grew up in. I went to school at Wartburg College in Waverly, Iowa. And then I've been in the real world, I guess, for about 9 or 10 years working down in Coralville and North Liberty and now in Cedar Rapids. I'm recently married, just married last October. I met my husband at the church that we attend in like 2013. And after a couple of years of being friends and in a small group and just hanging out socially, we were kind of like, oh, you, me, cool. And we've been together ever since. And so, yeah, we just got married last October. We live on the south side of town, and I'm really pushing for us to get a dog this summer.
A dog? What kind of a dog?
You know, just a dog. I just want one. The bigger, the fluffier, the better.
Okay, awesome. Well, big, fluffy dog. All right, cool. Tell us just something that we would just not know about you.
Okay. Usually my go-to, and this is just embarrassing, is growing up, I had a candy bar wrapper collection. I would eat the candy bar and then I would save the wrapper.
Wow.
Why?
Wow. That is fascinating.
Is it?
I mean, like Baby Ruths, Butterfingers, what? Anything?
Any of them, all of them.
So you took the chewing gum wrapper to extreme, basically.
It's embarrassing. Yep.
That's awesome. That's so good. I'm so glad we have that on video. That's
Yep.
great. Well, let me just ask you a couple other things. So Pam and I were really excited when we interviewed you and you coming on board. What excites you for being part of St. Mark's?
Sure. I'm really excited about this position in general. The last couple years, I've kind of just been feeling the call that I wanted to work in a church or in a faith-based organization. So the fact that this position exists is just awesome. The fact that it's in town where I live, is even cooler. And the ability to use the skills that I've had for the last 9 or 10 years that I studied with, coupled with working for an organization, for a church, just seems kind of like the perfect meld of things. The world, the industry of communications and marketing is changing quickly. And so it's a lot of, kind of thinking on your feet. It's a lot of challenge, but I think it's a good one. And so I'm always kind of looking for feedback and ideas. And I think some of the best ideas and creativity come from the outside, that people who have a little more information than I do. So I always kind of want to make that like, please get in touch with me and we'll figure out how to get everything done. Yeah.
That's great. And so you're here kind of as our Director of Communication Marketing. So there's a lot on your plate. What if you had just a vision for the future, what are you hoping to be able to do with your new position?
Sure. So I really hope that this position, that the congregation and the staff at St. Mark's finds that I'm accessible, that I'm easy to work with, and that the information they need is available in whatever format they want it in. When I've been telling people like, I'm going to start working at church communications, everyone immediately says like, oh, so bulletins? It's like, yeah, but it's a lot more than that. So going back to kind of the strategic planning of things, making sure that everything that comes out of the church and the congregation is consistent and branded. on point, making sure that our staff has all the tools that they need to communicate that to their teams, and making sure that our congregation knows what's going on as well.
Yeah, that's great. That is awesome. That's exactly what we need and we're looking for. So we're really glad that you're here. Now, so staff is starting to come back to the office. You're in your office right now. I'm in my office. So earlier you asked if I had another joke, right?
Yeah.
So Bailey's interview, I brought out a joke. I forgot to do one with Lynn's interview last week, but I did come up with a joke. This is one that my son loves. All right, here it goes. Did you know that Darth Vader had a sister?
I didn't.
Yeah, she had a lot of ups and downs. Maybe you've heard of her. Ella Vader?
Oh,
that's a funny one, right?
One.
Oh
good
my
one.
goodness. I cracked myself up. All right. Well, hey, thanks so much for joining me. We are so excited that you are on board here at St. Mark's. And I know so many people look forward to getting to meet you and know you and work with you here at St. Mark's.
Thanks. I really appreciate that. I would say in my first couple of days here on site, everyone's been super welcoming, super helpful, and I can't wait to meet more people. I think the staff and the production teams that we have here are really talented and really blessed, and that it's all for the glory of God is just an amazing meld of things together.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for joining me, and yeah, I'll see you in the hall.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Bye. We are so glad that Kelly has joined us. She is a breath of fresh air. We're excited for what God is going to do through her at St. Mark's. Hey, just a couple other things I want to share with you, a couple updates. If you go to our webpage, we've added some new things there. We've added, first and foremost, our plan for reopening the church. Check that out. Pam and I have created a video. You can look at when we're returning to worship. We're looking at that outdoor worship starting June 28th. So check that out on our webpage. The other thing is to remind you that we're going to have another drive-in communion service June 21st at 3 p.m. So please put that in your calendar as well. That was such a success last time. We had over 350 people there. And so we want to offer that again for everybody. Hey, I hope you're doing well and the summer heat hasn't withered you too much. We're so excited to get back together for worship. We're looking forward to that. God bless you and your family. I'll talk to you later.